Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Yeah, it is water. All right, guys, I'm drinking water because me and my wife, we doing a detox. Man can't live on alcohol alone. All right, guys, you guys saw the title. This is going to be the my response to the Chef John Politte challenge, my meat sauce, all right? I'm doing it in the Power Pressure Cooker XL. You got to see that piece. So yes, this is not only a response to the challenge, this is also a partnership with Tristar Products using the pressure cooker. You guys will see where it comes into play for this sauce here shortly. All right, guys, if you're interested in one of these Power Pressure Cooker XLs, there'll be a link in the description box. It's gonna have a link to the site and also a promo code so you can get 10% off if you want to buy one. Cool, cool. All right, guys, now, I gotta admit from the very beginning, John Politte, you're at a disadvantage, my friend, because I already saw your recipe. So consider this brought in. All right, guys, we're gonna jump right into this. To make my meat sauce, guys, here's the supporting cast. All right, the secret to making a very, very good meat sauce, guys, is first of all, you have to make the meat taste good. All right, guys, and this is how we're gonna do that. All right, inside of some extra virgin olive oil right here and a pat of butter. Okay, extra virgin olive oil and a pat of butter. I am going to flavor that with some garlic. You'll see how that works. All right, the rest of the supporting cast, I'm using some 80-20 ground beef. I'm using some Italian sausage mild, so I'm not gonna be using any fennel seeds. I'm also using pepperoni. This is gonna be the bazinga of my sauce, all right, guys? That's my meats. Inside of that, I'm going to use some green onions. I'm also gonna throw in some cremini mushrooms and some button mushrooms. Cremini mushrooms, obviously, guys, are baby portobello's cremini. Cool, all right. Once I get all of that going and seasoned with some of Rome is Burning from Tango Joe, thank you, Tango Joe, and some pepper. All right, guys, I'm going to deglaze with some beef broth and also some red wine. All right, guys, I'm gonna deglaze. Now, the important thing with these two, the beef broth and the red wine, is that I'm gonna leave the juice in there and I'm gonna let that reduce, because once the liquid comes out, the flavor is gonna stay. Boom, make your meat taste good. All right, guys, I am gonna use salt throughout, but I'm gonna be salting as I go through, and I'm gonna be salting very liberally, not liberally, very carefully, because I don't wanna over salt, because things are gonna reduce and I don't wanna make anything too salty. So that's stage one. Stage two is gonna be my red component. That's gonna be the tomatoes, canned tomatoes, whole tomatoes. My extra flavor is gonna come from the sun-dried tomatoes, basil, oregano, and a yellow onion, a little bit of pepper, maybe some garlic. You'll see what I'm gonna do with that to turn that into my sauce. Some of you guys have seen it before. I'm gonna use the Vitamix. All right, guys. And then my aromatics, which are my traffic light peppers, red, yellow, and green. And more aromatics gonna be the celery, okay? And I'm gonna serve it all over a beautiful bed of bucatini, all right? Bucatini is really, really thick spaghetti, and it has a great flavor. In order to achieve that great flavors, you add enough salt in your water when you cook it so it can absorb. All right, guys, there you have it. That's my game plan. Let me get my prep work done, and I will be right back. Hey guys, we are back. We are back. I know you saw that footage. Let me tell you where we are. After I got all of my meat component together, the last thing you saw me do was add some beef stock. Okay, not broth, beef stock. The difference between the two is broth is made out of meat and stock is made out of bones. Okay, so I use a store-bought beef stock instead of a beef broth. Okay, guys, and I also use a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. All right, some red wine. Okay, guys. Now, my meat component is still soupy. It looks like this. And you notice that it's bubbling around, and I'm gonna let it continue to do that and reduce and simmer until it's almost dry. Once it's almost dry, then it'll be ready for me to move on to the next component. So that's where we're caught up now. And then now we're gonna move on to my tomato sauce base component. But before we move into that footage, guys, I want to give a shout out to Philly Boy Jay. Hey, Philly Boy Jay, what's going on, guys? He has a really, really good channel, a lot of recipes, a lot of good things there. I think you'll probably enjoy it. So I want to give him that shout out. And I also wanted to say, he says he has the best spaghetti sauce. And if anyone can do it better than him, he'll pay him. You might ready to get a check ready there, buddy. Anyway, I'm not throwing no shade. I'm just playing with you, brother. Anyway, let me get this next portion ready, and I will be right back. We are almost there, John. We are almost there, Chef John Politte. All right, guys, the secret to an excellent meat sauce is one, your meat's got to taste good. Does it taste good, baby? All right. Second, your red sauce has to taste good. Does it taste good, baby? I've already got my aromatics cut up. Guys, you notice I am using ceramic knives now, but that's a whole different show. We'll talk about that later, but I am using different things. All right, guys, now let's bring this all together. Let's bring this all together. I'm using the Power Pressure Cooker XL, the PPC. My meat component is going in. I did not drain it because that flavorful little bit of oil in there is a very important component to bringing my sauce together. And then I'm bringing in my red component, tomato component. It's going in just like that. Nice. And then finally, celery, traffic light peppers. All right, guys, I'm gonna give that a stir, and then I'm gonna turn this bad boy on. Ooh, I was gonna say I forgot a spoon, but I didn't. Gotta be careful though, because this is not, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm gonna keep it rolling, guys, because I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna pull out myself a plastic spoon as soon as I find one. There it is. All right, give this a stir. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nice. Beautiful. Now, all I have to do is put the top on to the PPC, Power Pressure Cooker XL. Turn that bad boy. Make sure that it is not venting, so it'll build up pressure. I am going to push soup and stew, and then I'm going to push the cook time selector one more time for 30 minutes. This is gonna build up pressure, and after it builds up pressure, then it's gonna cook for 30 minutes. And once that has happened, I'm gonna show you an amazing meat sauce. I'll be right back. We are done. All right, guys. I put it in the Power Pressure Cooker, guys, and I used the 30 minutes in the pressure cooker to make up for 2 hours of simmering, all right? I've already stirred it, I've already tasted it. It tastes freaking great. So now we're just gonna plate real quick fast. This is a very, very thick spaghetti called bugatoni, I believe it is, and very thick and very hearty. All right, anyway, sauce. Looks like this. I know, right? Let's go just a little bit more. I'm gonna go with a little bit of the green for garnish from the scallions. Just like that, make it look pretty. Nice. And just to top it off, you know what, John? Now I'm just showing off. A little bit of cheese like that. And there you have it. Check that out, guys. See that? Now it's time for a taste test. All right, I'm gonna bring my youngest. Those of y'all that saw the State of the Daddy address, Benicia was really sick, but she's better now. Come on around here, baby. Give me a taste. And let Chef John Politte know how good or bad your daddy did. She feel better. Right on. All right. Wait for it. Sorry about the hand, y'all. The girls don't like to chew on camera. All right, now I'm gonna give you some reaction. There it is. Come on, baby, look at me. Come on. Come on, talk to me, talk to me.
Well, I do taste the sausage, the pepperoni, like scallions, but everything, I love To me, it has a spice to it, but not like too much. It's just good.
There you go. There it is. I'm gonna take a taste, y'all. I'm gonna try to describe it because my girls get speechless. Here you go, John. This is what I'm working with, brother. This is what I'm working with. Give me a little bit of meat, some cheese. Here we go. Beefy. I can taste the pepperoni. I can taste the Italian sausage. I could taste the flavor of the beef from when I reduced the wine and the beef broth in the meat itself. And then I can taste the garlic, the tomato, the basil. It just all came together beautifully, guys. I cooked the noodles, they're al dente. Whew, John. I ain't gonna say I won, but you can. Anyway, guys, that's the way you do it. This is my Politte challenge meat sauce. You guys let me know how I did. You guys saw how I used the Power Pressure Cooker XL. If you want one, and I think this is a great device, once again, check the description box. There is a link to where you can get one and a code where you can get 10% off. I recommend it, but can't make you. Anyway, guys, my girls call me
Daddy.
and I cook.
Hey, Dad, they're still here.
Oh, whew, glad I caught you guys. Hey, John, this wasn't fair. I gotta be honest. I had already seen your recipe, therefore it was easy to go up on you if I won. So this is what I propose, my friend. This is gonna be the Daddy Cooks Challenge quiche to you, John. Daddy Cooks Challenge quiche. The reason I'm selecting quiche is because it's so versatile. There's so many flavors and combinations, and a quiche pretty much tastes like whatever you put into it. Those of you that don't know, a quiche is pretty much an egg pie, fancy schmancy egg pie. All right, John? Now, what I recommend, my friend, is we're gonna talk offline, get us a deadline. You shoot yours, I'll shoot mine. We'll do a collaboration, combine the videos, and then release them simultaneously on our channels, and we'll let the viewers say what the viewers want to say. You with me? Let me know what you think. This is open up to everyone, not just John, everyone. But if you do it, just say the Daddy Cooks Challenge quiche, and let me and John Politte know that you guys posted it if you care to partake, so we can take a look at it. All right, guys, we good? And like I said before, I'm still Daddy, and I still cook. Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.